Hey guy, welcome back to the present. My name is Drew, and it is currently the day that it is. So I've been working on another video for the past week or so, and I kind of hit a wall with that. I wanted to take a break and work on something a little bit lighter, and I think I found the perfect topic for such a video. You see, yesterday, as I often do, I fell down a bit of a rabbit hole on YouTube and found a bunch of weird instructional videos from like 60 years ago. Now, I wasn't alive yet in the 50s. My parents didn't invent me until about 40 years later, but I've read enough and seen enough about the 50s to know that shit was weird. College cost like $3, men wore suits all the time for some reason, and it seemed like there were a lot more rules. At least that's what some of these how-to videos would suggest. I don't know what the right word is for it, but I will say they seem to be a lot more blunt back then. Okay, I do know what the right word for it. It's sexist, but I'm not here to make a video about how like problematic people used to be 80 years ago. Obviously things have changed, society has changed a lot, and we do live in a society. I just think like so much time has passed, a lot of progress has been made, so at this point, hopefully we can look back on this and just laugh at its absurdity. That being said, this first video was created in 1948 and is called How to Attract a Man. So, ladies, listen up.
Spring. When a young man's fancy lightly turns to thought. What's the matter? Exam week getting you down? What you need is to put down that notebook and take in some of the beauties of nature. See what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you mean. Shit, dog.
But wait a minute, young lady. How did you get into this picture?
Jesus Christ. Oh, it's so harsh.
You see, we're trying to prove a point about nature and beauty, and you're not exactly helping, you know.
Oh my God. Don't worry though, this has a happy ending. Right now, we're just showing you the before picture of a hideous monster, and then she gets transformed into a beautiful woman with just a few small tweaks, I might add.
Look at that blouse. And the way that skirt hangs. And those socks.
Don't get me started on those socks.
Sorry, there must have been a mistake. You don't seem to be exactly the type to make this guy behave like a human being.
What does that even mean? Behave like a human being? Are they saying like, she's not the type of girl to get this guy horny? You have simply ruined my day. I shall read this book elsewhere.
But wait a minute.
Yeah?
Come back.
Okay.
Let's start all over again. Oh, brother.
Oh, brother? Yeah, I'll never forget the first time I saw Amanda and I was just like, oh, brother.
Oh, brother is right. Look at that hair, that skin, that mouth.
I'm pretty sure she had the same mouth before. I don't think she got a new mouth or skin.
And now look at that blouse. And now look at the skirt.
And now look at her socks.
Thanks a lot for helping us prove a point.
What was the point, though, that you were proving? Ladies, if you're trying to get a boyfriend, don't forget you gotta have skin and a mouth. If you don't have skin or a mouth, you're not gonna get a boyfriend. If I didn't know any better, I'd say this narrator's kind of into that guy.
You too know the value of a good appearance.
You see that broad over there with the untucked blouse? Why, she ought to die. Not like you, young man. You should pull your dick out. And they lived happily ever after. Or I guess they just kind of looked at each other for a couple seconds. So ladies, now that we've learned how to get a boyfriend by tucking your shirt in, let's take it a step further and figure out how to become popular.
There's that new girl in our math class.
Her name's Carolyn Ames. She's a swell kid. I don't know what it is, but there's something about her you like.
Well, she always looks nice to start with.
Yeah, especially when you compare her with some of the weird characters in this place.
Yoo-hoo!
Speaking of which.
Jenny thinks that she has the key to popularity, parking in cars with the boys at night. When Jerry brags about taking Jenny out, he learns that she dates all the boys, and he feels less important.
And now he don't feel special no more.
No,
Thanks,
girls
Jerry.
who park in cars are not really popular.
Hey man, Jenny's just trying to have a good time, okay? And how can you expect her to choose between just one of these high school boys who all look like they're in their 30s?
Nothing like being Miss Popularity.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said it.
Meow, meow.
Okay, Ellie.
Okay, Ellie. What did Ellie do? Everyone gets to talk and then she's like, meow, meow. Oh my God, Ellie, shut up.
Now, why do they invite Carolyn to join their group when Jenny wasn't welcome? Is it because they like the way she looks and dresses? Because she seems as interested in girls as in boys? Because they've heard no scandal about her?
So, according to this, the keys to popularity are to dress well, be bisexual and just don't get into any trouble. Okay, cool. I'm learning a lot about popularity and high school, which means nothing to me because I'm 26. So let's watch something a little bit more mature. Let's check out a couple commercials for Folgers coffee that are centered around a married couple and the struggles they deal with.
Did you ever see Larry looking so happy?
Oh, honey, happiness is a vacation. Away from your coffee.
Oh my God.
Darling, it's our anniversary. Why so glum?
Nothing? Well, it's your coffee.
Again? Even today?
Honey, your coffee just doesn't taste any good.
They didn't beat around the bush back then. God damn. It's funny because like their tone is generally very calm, but the words they're saying are so vicious. Like in the 50s, you could say anything to anyone and it wouldn't even sound mean because everyone's speaking in that sing-songy transatlantic accent. Honey, how do I put this politely? If I were to come home tonight and discovered your dead body on the floor, the only emotion I would feel is relief.
This coffee is criminal.
Honey, you killed the petunias.
Try Folgers. Because Folgers coffee is mountain grown.
Mountain grown?
Like the sign says. Mountain grown for richer flavor.
I like how he didn't answer her question at all. You said mountain grown. What exactly does that mean? You see, young lady, that is what we wrote on the sign. And this is what a mountain looks like. Okay, but does that make it, like, taste better? I don't fucking know.
You know, it's a crime not to have delicious coffee like this all the time.
We will, now that I've discovered the mountains. Ooh.
Folgers, make your husband love you again. Or maybe for the first time. Okay, this next one isn't just the best Folgers commercial, it's probably the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Harold, is the coffee all right?
Mm-mm.
You mean it's as bad as yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
No improvement at all?
Mm-mm.
Harold, don't just shake your head. You've got to tell me what's wrong with the coffee.
Bad taste.
Bad taste. The least descriptive way of telling someone why something isn't good. I like this one too because it's like, how can she be the bad guy here when he's like an idiot? He can't even use words. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. This is like a beautiful piece of art right here. Imagine something like this happening at work. You wanted to see me? Yes, have a seat. Is everything okay? Mm-mm. Could you tell me why? Mm-mm. Okay. Are you firing me? Mm-hmm. Wait, seriously? What did I do? Bad job. Could you be more specific? Work bad. You're not saying anything. Not working, good job, bad work, job bad. Not good for me, bad job, have doing bad job. I don't know what it is specifically about coffee in the 60s, but there are so many insane coffee commercials. They took that shit seriously.
Harvey, want anything special for your birthday?
Just a decent cup of coffee.
Good coffee was apparently like the cornerstone of a marriage. Nothing else mattered. It was just about the quality of your coffee.
You're kidding.
I'm serious. Honey, your coffee's undrinkable.
Pretty harsh.
Well, so's your coffee. Well, see you later.
Okay, but somehow that's not even the craziest one. You thought Folgers was weird? Check out Maxwell House.
Good morning, dear.
Good morning, sweetie birdie.
What the fuck was that kiss? Oh, good morning.
I'm out of coffee.
You're out of coffee. Isn't that wonderful?
Apparently running out of coffee in the 60s was just as bad as going to jail.
Out of coffee?
Get the new giant-size Instant Maxwell House. You won't have to run out again.
I've done it. I've earned a smooch from my terrible, terrible husband. Now, it's funny. I started putting this video together by going through all these like how-to videos from a channel called Old TV Time. And really only a couple of them were kind of weird. I actually found a lot of them to be kind of helpful. Stuff I wish I had watched when I was in high school. Things you don't really think about or stuff that I had to learn on my own, like how to control your emotions, good eating habits. Also how like when you're 16 and you're in your first relationship, just because you've dated this girl for 2 months doesn't mean you're in love with her. You're not gonna be with her forever. Maybe you will, but probably not. Shit, I thought every girl I ever dated I was gonna end up marrying, and I was wrong 5 out of the 6 times. But anyway, I think some of these are actually kind of cool. I think they are good lessons. I don't know where they showed these, if they showed these in school or if you'd go home and watch these on TV, I don't know, but they're actually pretty helpful. But it's funny because you have all these interesting videos with good life lessons about work and about relationships that is kind of negated by these commercials where it makes it seem like the only factor that matters in a marriage is the quality of a woman's coffee.
How can such a pretty wife
make such bad coffee.
One other thing I saw that I thought was really funny while looking up these videos was there's like a news piece from 1961. This reporter is going around the street asking a bunch of men, should husbands help with the weekend housework? But then there's this clip that they kept in for some reason.
Oh, good Lord, no. No, I wouldn't say that. I don't think I should do that. Well, poor old man, he works too hard. The wives have got nothing to do.
Sorry, what was that?
Poor old man, he works too hard. The wives have got nothing to do.
No, he's not even gonna have anything to do with the women's the household. He's a men's always doing enough. Anyway, I gotta get going. What the fuck is going on? But that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Overall, I would say that my time machine trip back to the 1950s was pretty fun. Out of 10. That being said, I'm suddenly craving coffee for some reason, so I'm going to cut to commercials real quick and be right back. Say, dear, are you enjoying the dinner? Not at all? And now you want a divorce? Not again. Are you tired of your 50s wife threatening to divorce you because of your bad cooking? Sure am. Why, then you gotta get yourself a box of HelloFresh. Neato. I'm gonna stop talking like this now. Guys, you know the deal. I love HelloFresh. I've been getting it every week that I've been home for the past year and a half. The meals are delicious. They incorporate a bunch of ingredients I don't normally use when I cook, and each one can be prepared in just about 30 minutes or less. HelloFresh has something for everyone on their menu, whether you prefer vegetarian meals or low-calorie options or a family plan. I also really like their app. They give you the ability to pick exactly which meals you want, and there's a ton to choose from every week. Last week I saw they had a Beyond Burger, and it looked really good, but I also couldn't decide which meal to swap it out with, so I was like, screw it, I'm getting 4 meals. And I did. HelloFresh is now from $5.66 per serving, making it America's best value meal kit. Want to try out HelloFresh? Well, I got a deal for you. You can get started with 9 free meals. That's $90 off your first month of HelloFresh, including free shipping, just by going to HelloFresh.com and entering promo code I'm a Little Stinker 9. You can also get there by clicking the link in the description. Now, back to my desk. Yes, that hits the spot. Nothing like a nice warm afternoon cup of nothing. Well, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring it. Hopefully you guys will see me in the next few days. If not, it will be a week from now, or a week and a half from now, or 2 weeks. God damn it, I don't know. Sometimes my perfectionism gets in the way of consistent productivity, and it drives me crazy. But it will all be worth it in the end. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful Tuesday.